Ride or die for money, strictly for money. Survival of the fittest. That's the sign of the police. I'm indeed cover skirt, lean back. Give me one more chance. They say Jesus walks and the devil wear Prada, but I'm so deaf. God can't tell me nothing. Right this on my death certificate. I gave you power. 21 questions like who? They're warning. Watch them flashing like paparazzi. Two words. Get money. Tonight's the night. Guess who's back on my block? Rather unique.
There we go. Now I got my voice.
All right, Coach, from the home of the Bills since 1973, there's a look at New Era Field just outside of Buffalo, New York.
Oh, I hate how my screen's
ago, to
small
the
when
delight of
I
this
fucking
Buffalo crowd,
broadcast.
it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Miami Dolphins. Here we go, the final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway.
All right, Lamar, you got ball first.
Get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Hello, no. Please register my buttons.
Leopard! Watch him now, Barney!
Now a play fake here on first down. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49.
Don't start that bullshit
for 24 yards. The throw on first down for Osweiler. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Opening drive fumble, and the 4 miscues that they had last week, 4 turnovers, Charles. So this is a bad trend.
And Brandon, you and I both know that they didn't just ignore what happened last week. They focused on it, tried to get better. And when it happens here again in this game, the head coach is going to see that as a direct reflection on his message to the team, and it's not sinking in.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And they'll go on the ground. This time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Throwing, Mariota, escaping the pressure running. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
Mar, you already know what it is.
29 yards on 3rd down. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First trip to the red zone for the Bills. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Hauschka with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away.
It's a little laggy on the kicks.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot, because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
And Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
That was
This
dirty.
offensive line has
I didn't.
struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters
Okay.
lately. They allowed 6
I don't know what's
sacks in
going
their
on,
last
but I
game.
don't like it.
Just gave up another one right there.
And Tanner starts out. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jonathan Hankins in there to
Lamar, if you don't do
back-to-back
something here, I don't know,
sacks. Now
because
bring up 4th and long.
Madden's helping you out real good right now because I can't adjust.
And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And
Like,
now
it
this
straight
is
up
gonna be
wasn't letting me
close.
make adjustments.
The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way.
Oh, he ain't catching him.
Wide open.
He ain't catching him. Oh, like a little back juke, Lamar.
Touchdown. In for the score. And the Bills will extend their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here.
Leopard!
On first down, Osweiler. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
It totally fucked me up. It's not leaving me on my dude.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Now Osweiler on first down. And over the middle, this is Parker. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
If I can just get back on the
good
peppers.
for 3, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up
God,
a
this is
lot
so
of
laggy.
yardage
I don't know why
after
I'm
the
trying to
catch.
stream.
But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good-headed scheme going.
And that'll be incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game.
You gonna get off your phone? What, you don't want to talk no more, Lamar?
On third down, Osweiler. Now he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Willie Henry in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time.
Oh.
They'll indeed go for it with Osweiler. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. On first and 10, here's Mariota. Flush to his right. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be marked down deep into Miami territory. Give him 30 yards there. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end or wide receiver, that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the play.
Oh, wow. Tip drill.
I do believe this
Hey.
is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety.
What
How
the
about that
fuck?
for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It
What
almost
the
felt like his
fuck?
own gyroscope really
Oh,
got
my
out of
God.
whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented.
Oh, my God.
He gave up 2 points for his team.
Lamar,
After the safety,
what
remember,
the
they
fuck?
also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick.
Ooh, that was a dirty hit.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads.
What the hell? Oh, my God.
Special teams, the spark that often wins games.
Here's the Buffalo
What,
offense
safeties?
now as they get set
That's
to
always
take
been a
over
thing,
here.
Lamar.
And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
I'm fucking this
Will
up
they make
somehow.
up for it?
There we go.
Following the interception here, Mario.
Oh, this dumbass.
That out to the flat.
I
It's
should have known
complete.
not to throw it to him.
And
He's
they
a
went the
fucking,
wrong
he's a
way
fuck
there.
up.
Losing yardage back at the 43-yard
He
line.
fucked me. Real
When you
good.
lose that kind of
Real
yardage
hard.
on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack, but that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. Third and short yardage. Mariota. He finds Coleman. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. Throwing the out route incomplete.
Oh, yeah, good job, Johnny.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Oh.
Keep it rolling, keep it rolling.
Again, it's Mariota. Flushed out right. And he's caught right at the 10-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7.
Let's go. Easy. One.
Mariota again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Marcus Mariota with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Hauschka now for the extra point. Hauschka adds the extra point.
I told you,
And
Lamar,
that
my new
pushes the lead
defense
up
is
to
mean.
23. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away.
I can now get a good kick.
Now it's Wilson. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Dolphins getting set to go here. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield.
Oh, he
You're
caught
gonna get
that.
all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They go play action here on first down. He goes
good
underneath to
juke.
Drake. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
I'll see you,
The
Lamar.
Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
But it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff.
You know, if it would quit putting me on my D-line, I'd
Throw on first
be
down there, but
really
it's
fucking
incomplete.
thankful.
Play action. Now Osweiler. And on the left sideline, he caught it.
Oh,
but
that
out
would
of
have been a
bounds,
great
according
read.
to the head linesman.
Played a little
Incomplete,
too
so
long.
the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out
All right,
of the
Peppers,
booth
what the fuck are you
and
doing
snatch
all the
that
way over
pass
there?
myself. That thing floated forever up there.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away.
Oh, he's not catching. He's not going to catch him.
Right side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bills continue to pour it on. Hauschka with the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away.
This is just laggy. Probably stop streaming.
Now it's Wilson.
Help me out a little bit more.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Dolphins' offense now heads back on the field. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally I'm preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First
Good
half,
read,
you still
Lamar.
got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has
what?
to be a
Oh,
drive
it's doing
that
this
gets a
shit again.
touchdown.
Fuck
So
me.
if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet.
I don't know
that
why the
says
fuck it does
big
this.
time plays, specials, anything you can use.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. The man they call Snacks, Damon Harrison. Busting through to get him for a loss of
No
6.
adjustments or nothing. That's great. I love it when it does this.
From the gun on 3rd down, Osweiler. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
And look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to let it go deep. And he fires one that's intercepted.
I mean, that's like a punt.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, you thought you could trick me, Lamar.
After week, we're seeing plays like
Little
this
sneaky
from him.
boy.
I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL
Little
defensive player.
sneaky boy.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position,
Oh, we only have
they've
29
talked about it for
rushing
years.
yards.
They've done the
That needs
drills,
to
but they've
change.
really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't
Oh,
just
he
hold
came
him.
in
They
free.
blasted a
That
gaping
sucked.
hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be
Holy
giving
shit.
him a whole lot of credit and thanking
Little
him
bit of lag
for that
there.
much space to rumble. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To
Good
no
coverage.
one here. He throws
That was
it
locked
away.
up.
And now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing. Just tried
Oh.
to get rid of it. He's taken down. Stephon
All right, yeah, I'll do it.
Anthony. In
I'll
there
give it
to get
back.
him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down.
Wait, why don't I try to keep this out of bounds? I'm
Schmidt on
stupid.
to punt as he sends it away.
Oh, bounce up, bounce up, bounce up.
So now here come the Dolphins. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track
good
and get
juice.
us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Throwing now, Osweiler on 1st down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. A 10-yard pickup,
Oh,
and it's enough for a
spot didn't
Dolphins
go
first
through.
down.
That sucks. I hate how it keeps making me my fucking defensive end.
They go play action with Osweiler. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now.
Oh, no! Good play.
Wow.
Davius Moss just got ran over. That sucks.
Kenny Stills, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. Now Adam Gase has put a pair of fingers up in the air. His offense is going to go for 2. From the gun, it's Osweiler. That's caught at the 2. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Jakeem Grant now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Bills getting set to go. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation.
Ooh, that was a big old hit. I think Rashard's a little tired.
Confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll try to
almost
throw
clipped up too many times.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
So a big pickup that time, and Charles, defending AFC Player of the Week, maybe bucking towards another award this week.
Yeah, and they say they don't really care about the individual awards. You and I both know
they do.
It means a lot to them. It means respect around the league. And if he's able to show those kind of hands all game long, he can win a second one.
Mariota on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Bills head on.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Now it's Wilson. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game.
No, it switched me to Tre'Davious White. Fuck me. What the fuck?
They finally do get
That's
it, but
so
not
gay.
before he reaches the 27.
Oh, now it's going to do this.
A big play there just before halftime. Now the Bills will use the
Not
second
getting
of their
Jude out of my
timeouts
adjustments. That's
as
stupid.
the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Lamar! Back 99 Philly, here we go!
On 1st and 10, it's Osweiler. Steps away. He's going to go up, and it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Trying to get it that time to Stills. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Mariota now on 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside.
Oh, they're not going to catch him.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills continue to pour it on.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Dances by him. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Over. 58, right over there. Yeah. Right, 58, right there. Watch it now, Barney. Make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half.
That's what we're going to do, attack them in the second half.
Be prepared for some change-up.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A big play there. 59 yards. And the Bills add on. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes, someone delivering it accurately, offensive line giving them time to throw the ball. A true team record, but he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
2nd and 10. It's Osweiler again. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Matt Hawk now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Easy. Keep it rolling. One.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Bills continue to pour it on. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On 2nd down, Osweiler. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Here's Osweiler to throw. Keeps himself upright. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Well, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills head on.
Mario, you gonna keep running into my kicker?
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
Every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ryan Anderson in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a 1st down. It's 4th. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Apparently they weren't interested in playing the field position game. They opt to keep their offense out there. A big mistake in hindsight.
Yeah, that one backfired. In hindsight's always 20/20, but let's call it what it was. We would have first guessed that one and said, don't do it here. Bad situation. I think they need to be closer to midfield before I would start to think it was a good idea.
Yeah.
And once you start taking risks like that, you're going to have to keep taking them throughout the game, especially when they don't work.
Yeah, at this stage of the second half, interesting.
Let's go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bills continue to pour it on. Hauschka with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Mario.
Oh,
and the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
On 2nd down, Mariota again.
Oh, Mariota, why'd you gotta line up for that?
Here as he's dropped on the sack.
That's fine.
Stephon Anthony in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
I see you.
3rd and long here for Mariota. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. In for the score. And the Bills add on. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I've lost track of how many times he's been in the end zone. This is just flat unbelievable.
Doesn't matter whether you have an abacus, a calculator, just old-fashioned pencil and paper trying to total it up. The number is staggering. What a performance. This man knows how to find the end zone and make it count.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Boykin. His throw incomplete. Micah Hyde, 2nd-team All-Pro a season ago there on the coverage.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and react into the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then
Oh
locate
no!
it.
It's caught
He
inside
made me
the
click on
25.
Merrick, motherfucker.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Because I forgot to do that last time.
On first down, Boykin steps away to his left, looking for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there, couldn't hang on. Second down.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me.
Where is
He's
it?
got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Boykin. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Boykin. And he comes back with one complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Adam Gase rolls the dice. It doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to get the football back.
Keep it rolling, keep it rolling. One.
First down, Mariota. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ross. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A big play there. 83 yards. And the Bills continue to pour it on.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough, because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Buffalo. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. On 2nd down, here's Boykin into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Now a handoff here to his running back. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. The tackle that time by William Hayes.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Flush to his right. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Bills head on. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this
cool.
game.
I get to read.
And privately, the head coach
Thanks,
will add
Lamar.
a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Hauschka with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So now here come the Dolphins. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. On 2nd down.
Doing the thing again.
Over the middle, it's Amendola. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down
being
there.
glitchy. It's not letting me
Now the Bills
adjust.
will take another timeout. That's going to leave them with
Not
just
letting
one
me make
remaining
adjustments.
here in this 4th quarter.
I can't be having that.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, a very anemic. 1 for 9 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
3 down. Flex round.
Now it's Boykin. Dancing to his left. And it's a fumble. He may try and run for this. Or call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They'll throw on 1st with Boykin. Over the middle, it's complete.
Oh, he caught that?
Get
No
this one
way.
across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Danny Amendola, that was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Dude, why does he keep doing this? What the fuck?
They have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against him.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
It's literally
2
just
yards
not
is
letting
all
me make
on the
adjustments. This is
completion.
super
It's
gay.
4th down. Here we go. It's Boykin on 4th. And he's going to go down way back at the 42-yard line. Willie Henry in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
Okay. Mariota, what the fuck are you doing?
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
You dumb
and able
bitch.
to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
I'm not telling you to hype
5
up the
yards
crowd,
on the carry.
stupid
Good
motherfucker.
pickup on 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over.
I'm going to make you use a timeout, Lamar.
Right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Space to run past the 20 and down to the 19-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Bills first down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. So they will accept the penalty.
Yeah, a little antsy there, Lamar.
So now the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They'll give it to him right off the gut.
Fuck me.
He's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
No.
Coming for Stephen Hauschka. And now before this 4th and 2 play
Fucking
comes to
coach adjustment
fruition, they're
fucked
going
me
to
up.
think about it and call a timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal.
Keep it rolling, keep it rolling. You got 4 down, 4 down. One.
Mariota. And they get
No,
to
fuck me.
as he's dropped on the sack. Raekwon McMillan in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Throwing here, Boykin on 1st. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now he's got a man complete. And he spins past him and into space. 30. 10.
Lamar, go in the end zone, damn it.
He's across for the touchdown.
Over here wasting time.
But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down.
You're trying to burn my
Congratulations, they're
time.
still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The return man is Grant. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Over the middle, complete. That's Ross. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Mariota here to throw and give him another six.
Yes.
It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no
Good,
feelings
Cleveland
there.
is
They don't
stomping
have to
the
face
Ravens.
the guy.
Holy
well, they might
shit.
if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the
about it.
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Now it's Wilson.
Oh, Hodges
And not a
missed.
bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Jonathan Hankins in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Flex round! Flex round!
Yep, just won't let me call audibles. That's cool.
Now Boykin on second down.
Oh, God, the leg.
Pressure again, and down he goes again. Ryan Anderson. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. One last shot for Boykin. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out.
Good game, Lamar.
On this
You didn't do
football
too
game.
bad.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
they will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a
You run
totally different style
a whole lot
and a
of
different
blitzes,
flow.
Lamar.
So for the Bills,
You like to run
they'll
a whole
wrap up the
lot of
campaign an
blitzes with no
impressive
coverage.
15-1. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Miami, well, not much more to say except it was a sheer disaster from beginning to end as they do indeed finish 0-16. And you have to imagine that there will be some big-time house cleaning to do, possibly starting as early as tomorrow morning. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Hell yeah. Beast mode. Bye, Lamar. Good. 42 points in the third. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh man, everyone's got some upgrade. Okay. Yeah, definitely gets this upgraded.
Definitely when you by yourself, you just cruising on the highway, man. Yeah, this got me thinking. On that cap, swerving through traffic, listening to traffic. My windows ain't tinted, so notice me. Four braids, Yankee fitted, yeah, know it's me. I'm everywhere comfortable, but I'm still attentive. A young with money will make offended.
Everyone, holy shit.
I ain't stupid either. Never show up to that's hungry and eager. My brother's keeper, I'm loyal, it's all in my demeanor. A true believer, I believe when they didn't.
Oh, Merrick got an upgrade. Look at him. Look at my boy.
I do what I want to do. If they do or they don't accept me, they expect me to give up. Almost did. Things went from
The fuck? Yarbo got a fucking upgrade? Okay.
losing focus, stuck on that. It was smooth on the surface, but underneath it was broken. Hoping to find hope in this hopeless.
Oh shit, my man Vallejo with an upgrade.
Gotta make wise decisions.
So that field general is a thing, but he's...
Avoid collision. Keep
I'm gonna just give pursuit, tackling, play wreck.
It's been a while.
I mean, I just kind of use him, so it's really whatever.
I find myself passing a house, then I spin around. She say I'm always moving, ma, I just can't sit around. Oh my, cause the cash ain't gonna come to us. When we was down, who gave a dime or gave a for us? So instead of hard, I made it fun for us.
Oh my god. Alright. Bye, guys.